Should you sell your house during this pandemic? Hey everyone, Randy Ahmad here, and in this video I'm going to talk about the reasons why you may or may not consider selling your home in today's market. So let's get started. You see, there's no surprise that the spring and summer months are usually the time when home sales are most active. You've got schools are out, parents, people are taking vacation time from work, and they're shopping around, they're shopping for homes and hoping that they can close on a house and move in prior to the new school year beginning. But what's happening in today's market, obviously because of the pandemic, sellers and even buyers right now are just taking caution. They're hitting the brakes, so to speak, and they're taking a wait and see approach and kind of waiting to see what's going to happen in the market. So the question obviously presents itself: should you sell your home now? And I'm gonna break down the reasons why you may want to sell now. And here are the top 5 reasons. Well, number 1 could be job related. You've got a job transfer coming, you've got a promotion, and obviously you need to sell your house so that you're able to move. On the flip side of that could be that because of the pandemic, people were unfortunately unemployed, and what's happened is they've priced themselves out of higher end areas and are looking for a home that's going to be more suited for their situation. Reason number 3 is the house that they're living in right now is just too big, and now they're looking to downsize. The flip side to that, though, it could be that they have a growing family, that their needs have grown right now, and they just need a bigger home. And reason number 5, and this is good news for Hillsborough County residents, is that home price averages are hovering around $312,000 in May of this year. Now that's up a little bit more than 5% versus May of last year, so that's really good news. Now, look, there's no hiding, right, that the real estate market nationally is just slowed down. But by no means is it stagnant, and by no means is it gonna just die down. Now, I'm gonna give you some basic home stats. This is gonna be specifically for Hillsborough County and regarding single-family homes. So home sales in May were down 33%. Okay, we know that there was this wave, this resurgence, so to speak, in May with COVID, which I'm sure contributed heavily towards that. And we had 28% decline in May of the number of active homes in Hillsborough County. But here's the thing with this, is that the decline of number of active homes didn't just start in May of this year. In fact, take a look at this chart that I'm getting ready to show you here. You see that we started to see more and more home shortages, and it started in July of 2019. So it didn't start now, it didn't start last month, or even this year. It started almost a year ago. Which brings me to my next important home sales metric, and that's months of inventory. Right now, Hillsborough County is sitting at 2 months worth of inventory, meaning if sales were to continue at the current trend, that it will take us 2 months to deplete the entire inventory supply that we have of active homes. Now, and then finally, which is another good reason for selling your home today, is that buyers right now are being incentivized to stay in the market because of the home loans right now. They're at record lows, right? Now, here are some other considerations why now might be a better time to sell if you're thinking about selling your home anyways. And I'm going to give you 3 reasons. Number 1, we're getting ready to go in a couple months down the road. We're going to go into the fall, and winter season generally means a slower season when it comes to real estate. And couple that with, it's an election year. So who knows what's going to happen to the economy at that point? It could go either way, right? And then top that off with news that, hey, there could be another COVID wave come the fall. So you have a concoction there of 3 reasons why, it's 3 reasons of uncertainty. So some people may decide that it's better now to put their house on the market than wait later on in the year. So we've talked about some good reasons, several reasons why it might be time for you to sell your house in today's climate, but let's talk about the reasons why you may not want to sell in today's climate. Number 1, obviously, is the fear of exposing yourself and your family to COVID, right? There's that risk. You're bringing in strangers to your house. So there could be that level of risk that you may or may want to take, may or may not want to take. I'm sorry. The second reason for not wanting to sell your house is obviously the unemployment factor. If home sellers fear that if they were to go under contract right now, that the buyer may lose their job, and it's just a fact of reality at this point, and they may not be able to close. It's unfortunate, but it's happening. Inventories are low, so if sellers sell their house, they're going to be put in a position where they may not be able to find a house of their own. So that's going to cause problems, obviously. And then finally, home sellers might be worried that they're not going to get top dollar for their house. But I go ahead and tell you with that right there that, hey, we are in a seller's market. So, and we know that the average sales price, and again, this depends on your home, obviously, but the average sales price in Hillsborough County is over $300,000. So there you have it, folks. Selling your home is going to be a personal decision, obviously. You've got to consider your situation, and then you're going to have to act accordingly. But if you're wanting to sell your house, just make sure to take the necessary precautions and to keep your family and yourself safe. Now, tell me, I want to know your thoughts on the matter. Would you, as a homeowner, sell in today's climate? Until next time, folks, stay safe. This is Randy Ahmad. Take care. Bye.